In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Humanity, a once great empire, teeters on the brink of annihilation. Beset on all sides by aliens, demons, and heretics, the Imperium of Man clings to survival by a thread. Among the countless worlds scattered across the vast expanse of the Milky Way galaxy, there exist planets so inhospitable, so perilous, that they are known as death worlds. These worlds are nightmares of unforgiving environments, where life itself is a constant battle against the odds. Yet even in this galaxy of horrors, some worlds stand out as particularly dreadful. One such world is the Scourge Stars, a planet forever locked in a deadly dance with a monstrous relic of a bygone age. The Scourge Stars is a world of extremes. Its days are scorching, the sun an unrelenting furnace in the sky. Temperatures soar to unbearable levels, baking the land and turning water sources into boiling mires. The very air shimmers with heat, making each breath a painful endeavor. As if the days weren't torturous enough, the nights are just as deadly. Temperatures plummet, plunging the world into a deep freeze. Icy winds whip across the barren landscapes, and blizzards can engulf entire regions in a matter of hours. The land itself is a treacherous expanse of jagged mountains, deep chasms, and volcanic plains scarred by millennia of seismic upheaval. Life on the Scourge Stars is a constant struggle for survival, a testament to the resilience of nature in the face of overwhelming adversity. Orbiting the Scourge Stars is a chilling reminder of the Imperium's mortality, a monstrous space hulk known as the Serpent's Coil. This colossal conglomeration of ancient starships fused together over millennia forms an ominous ring around the planet. Trapped in a decaying orbit, the Serpent's Coil casts a long, dark shadow over the world below. The space hulk is a festering wound in reality, a haven for all manner of horrors. Within its twisted metal corridors lurk unspeakable creatures, drawn to the hulk's warped presence like moths to a dying flame. Genestealers, orcs, and worse make their lairs within its depths, waiting for the opportunity to strike at the world below. The Serpent's Coil is a constant threat to the Scourge Stars, a reminder that even in death, there is no escape from the horrors of the 41st millennium. The presence of the Serpent's Coil has a profound impact on the Scourge Stars. Periodically, debris from the decaying hulk rains down upon the planet, devastating the landscape and posing a constant danger to those who dwell below. These impacts are unpredictable and often catastrophic, leaving behind massive craters and scattering twisted metal and ancient technology across the surface. The hulk's shadow also disrupts the planet's already erratic weather patterns, creating violent storms and unpredictable temperature fluctuations. Regions plunged into darkness by the hulk's shadow can experience sudden, lethal freezes, while areas bathed in its unnatural light suffer from intense heat and radiation. Life under the Serpent's Coil is a dangerous gamble, a constant game of survival against a backdrop of cosmic horror. Section 5. Survival of the Fittest, a daily struggle. The inhabitants of the Scourge Stars are a hardy and resourceful people, shaped by generations of hardship and struggle. They are a nomadic people, constantly on the move in search of shelter, food and water. They dwell in small, isolated communities, eking out a meager existence from the unforgiving land. Their lives are a constant battle against the elements, scavenging for scraps of food, battling mutated creatures and seeking shelter from the deadly storms. They are adept at recycling and repurposing anything they find, turning debris from fallen spacecraft into tools, shelter, and even weapons. Their resilience is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, proving that even in the darkest corners of the galaxy, life finds a way. Section 6. The Scourged Children of the Storm. The people of the Scourge Stars are known as the Scourged, a name that reflects their harsh existence. They are a stoic and pragmatic people, their lives defined by a constant struggle for survival. Their beliefs are deeply rooted in superstition and practicality, with a healthy respect for the dangers that surround them. They are a tribal people, their loyalty to their kin paramount. Each tribe has its own customs and traditions passed down through generations. They are skilled hunters, trackers, and warriors, their abilities honed by a lifetime of facing down danger. The Scourged are survivors, tempered by hardship and bound by a shared struggle against the horrors of their world. Section 7. Whispers in the Warp. The Orcs stir. Unbeknownst to the Scourged, a new threat is emerging within the depths of the Serpent's Coil. The Orcs, a savage and warlike race of green-skinned barbarians, have established a foothold within the Hulk. Drawn by the echoes of violence and the promise of a good fight, they gather in ever-increasing numbers. Their crude technology and brutal tactics make them a formidable enemy. They are led by a particularly cunning war boss, a hulking brute named Grogstomper, who dreams of conquering the world below and adding its inhabitants to his. Wah! The whispers in the warp grow louder, a harbinger of the storm that is to come. Section 8. A looming threat, terror from above. As the Orcs gather their strength, their raids on the Scourge Stars become more frequent and more brazen. They descend from the skies in crude spacecraft, pillaging and burning, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. The Scourged, already struggling to survive, now face a new and terrifying enemy. Their weapons and tactics are ill-suited to combating the overwhelming numbers and ferocity of the Orcs. The Serpent's Coil, once a source of fear and danger, is now a staging ground for a full-scale invasion. Section 9. Conclusion. An uncertain fate, the Scourge Stars, a world already teetering on the brink of annihilation, faces its greatest challenge yet. The Orcs, driven by an insatiable lust for war and conquest, threaten to overwhelm the planet's beleaguered inhabitants. The Scourged, hardened by generations of hardship, must find a way to overcome this new threat or face extinction. Their courage, resourcefulness, and determination will be put to the ultimate test as they fight for their very survival. The fate of the Scourge Stars hangs in the balance, a microcosm of the eternal struggle that defines the Warhammer 40,000 universe.